do. You know that you don't have control over your life on earth. If you did, you wouldn't choose to die. What you do have is the illusion and the passion for control, and your mind, an obsessively thinking mind. Your intellect cannot perceive the great mystery and the billions of ways that the mystery is expressed in your human life. That you're just one of the billion expressions that the great mystery brings on the planet. What your mind can have is incoming thoughts and outgoing devils. Now we're shaking hands and make an agreement. Thoughts will torture us on earth, and we will try our best to ignore them. Let us tune with that. I wake up in the morning. I pray to Spirit, the primary source of creation, and ask to be given a drop of the intelligence of the One consciously, so that I can face my ego destruction. Divine Father, Mother, please educate me once again. Take me out of this artificial intelligence of the mind, the mental knowledge, educational systems, illusions of control over my life. Give me a glimpse of the beyond the mind intelligence that you are, the intelligence that I cannot perceive through knowledge. A window opens between my obsessive thoughts, and there I am with you, in you. I notice your intelligence as it runs through me. I am when I don't know. Midday comes. I'm going to practice intelligence in the here and now. How does intelligence of the One speak inside my human vehicle, my body, my heart space, and my mental receptors? I breathe in and out. I cannot exclude any of the parts of the triadic whole, body, mind, nor soul, from the One. Everything is the One. The Divine allows. It is the intelligence that gives birth to all visible and invisible. Thus, nothing can be excluded from the knowing of the One. Thus, the human thoughts and emotions that have been nourished by mental obsessiveness of the humankind throughout centuries are also part of the One. I come back to the present moment, the only time that exists, the only time when I meet the great mystery consciously. I feel my inner body. The human body exists in the absolute here and now, with its vibrant cells and organs. Therefore, it helps me bring my attention to the intelligence of the One. My human body allows the flow of the One intelligence, when I don't block it with the mental thoughts. The One, the absolute observer of all that is, and at the same time, the absolute intelligence of the non-thought. In the afternoon, I see the myth. I come back to my mental and emotional space. I couldn't avoid building resistance. How can my human part consciously listen to the One? How does great mystery speak to me? In which language? In which place? In which dimension? What about devils, evil spirits, the bad ones? What is the non-thought? Through non-thought I die, isn't it so? Out of the compact greed of thoughts that are enfolding the physical world, how can I find myself out of the spider net of thoughts that involve every human being since birth, or even earlier? Thoughts, emotions and opinions, collective energies of dust. If I could see thoughts as they are, forms, thought forms, compact energetic matter that sticks on me, that sticks on us humans, I wouldn't fall in despair? Yes, I would, and I am falling in despair if I don't shake hands with thought forms. You are torturing me, and I ignore you. How can I escape this compact net? The illusion of the evil that only finds shelter in my physical body when I stay away from you, from the non-thought goddess. I desperately live in an attempt to control life through the mind, my only hero, this earthly life's only hero, and I host devils, thoughts, or I empower them, incoming thoughts, outgoing devils. The evening embraces me. I'll give myself an example. Despite all the other differences that I have from other humans, and though it is never made clear in which sense can my private and collective life be one with the one, as everybody else is, I do aim to be cured by the illusion of separation, as if I were a patient in a sanatorium, or else I aim to keep myself on earth for as long as it is and to fully enjoy life. But physicians and psychiatrists tell me otherwise, each for their own reasons. All are convinced that everyone is ill and all are bent on proving it. I walk on the street and I see no one perfectly healthy. A perfectly healthy human being. This is the planet of undiagnosed disease, and by urging myself to go to the sanatorium and be one of them, one of all the humans that feel sick by default, I feel resistant or not. The earth's air and the land, the mountains and the lakes are good for the disease, for they bring me out of the mind in constant chit-chat with Her Majesty the Divine. But it is also good against the disease of thinking, the absolute addiction of keeping, storing, exchanging, allowing, building thought constructs 24 hours a day. I begin by slowing it down. My enthusiasm soon becomes a delight. I don't need to spend weeks in bed recycling the same thoughts as I observe them. If it is not the one, it shall be the other. Thoughts and more thoughts, persistent as devils, I arise from my place and stride up to nature, with my head tipped back sideways, both hands on my heart space, smiling so heartily that my teeth are showed to life itself. I shake my existence warmly, and I see. Only in the non-thought area can I be the Eternal One. And despite my many other conflicts with other humans, I can then be one with all the expressions of the One, expressed as human bodies, the 6 billions that I am, compact am I am in one. Let's agree on the original sinlessness of human beings and on the necessity for a state of non-thought to reflect that state of grace. I suggest finding lines of connection with everyone in the very process, even if such lines are not clear, or else characters will eternally think in separation. Oneness will seem less clear and more equivocal, more enigmatic, and I will be skeptical towards oneness, towards what we at first were constructed to be. I choose to live the sanatorium of obsessive thinking, live without permission. I am freed from thought by returning to the here and now and reappear in a familiar light of lightness, knowing that true intelligence flows through me in the zero time. I am on the magic mountain. At night, I call upon the Divine Mother. She's the one to destroy linear thinking. My mind as a human processor, my brain that also exists inside the one intelligence. It tunes with it when it stays at its emptiness. The One assists me with not allowing me to see the thoughts that surround me. If I could see them, I would fall in despair. Therefore, I just trust. I trust her. I trust my inner battle. I trust her to show me how to fall from the mind to the heart and find her voice in there. I trust what I know at the heart space. I know that I am. I know when I am, when I only am at the present moment, when I move from thoughts, the mental space, to the inner knowing place, a place of non-mental understanding, but of a deep and undoubtful understanding. She's there, the Divine Mother. I meet her there. No incoming thoughts, just flow to the heart, and then no place for devils. Heart prayer to the One, for all humans to just be and meet her there. Dear Diary, good night.